Are you not playing again on Thursday?
Hey, you guys are on.
Yep.
All right, guys, thank you again for joining. We're going to get started here in 1 minute. We'll have Cam Iwasa up first. If you are listening and you have a colleague next to you that can't get access, please raise your hand for them. I want to make sure they get addressed. As we go through questions, you'll need to unmute. So after I call your name, one of our colleagues will unmute you on the back end. You also need to unmute on your side. With that up, we'll put Cam Iwasa up first. Yes. All right, guys, first up, Cam Iwasa. We're going to give him 2 minutes to open up, and then we'll open for questions.
I'm just talking.
Once again, raise your hand if you have a question using the raise your hand function inside of Zoom.
Just general thoughts on the game. For us, it's huge. Anytime you're getting the first win of the year, I mean, we've been disappointed with, the first result back in March, and then obviously last weekend giving up the lead and allowing the comeback for another draw. So to get the first W of the season is huge, especially against Reno, a team that always gives us trouble, a team that, we consider our rivals in this league. Anytime we can get 3 points against them, it's a big result. So definitely something to build on and move forward. Looking forward to going to LA next weekend.
All right, first question, Cam Salerno, Sac B.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Cam, what was going through your mind on that penalty kick, knowing that it was probably the last one?
For me, it's always just about having some composure. It's easy to let the moment get ahead of you and, kind of speed things up. So I try to just stay in the moment, slow things down as much as I possibly can. And, I was able to slot it away.
Next up, Matt George, KHTK.
Cam, you hear me okay?
Yep, gotcha.
Cameron, I know typically media, it's what we do. We apply narratives to games, but did it feel like there was just a sense of justice with that 90th minute penalty for you guys to earn that 3 points that you've been fighting for a really long time now?
Yeah, I mean, it was just, I guess, make it as dramatic as possible. So, we'll take 3 points any way we can get it, whether it's put away early or if it's, scrap until the end like it was tonight. Certainly makes it a bit more exciting getting it at the end there. But like I said, ultimately 3 points is 3 points. It's something to build on, and we're looking forward to next weekend.
Next question, Marshall Harris.
Hey, Cam, can you hear me okay?
Yep, I got you.
Cam, I don't know if you heard earlier this week, the coach was talking to the media on Wednesday, and he was asked what he wanted to see different. He said, he wanted a 1-0 win because he felt like offensively you guys were where you needed to be, but defensively there were some things that needed to be dealt with. Do you feel like you delivered exactly what your coach was looking for today?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't aware of that interview, but I mean, obviously, I kind of spoke it into existence, I guess. Our offense, we struggled a little bit. I think Reno did a good job of making it tough. We had chances that, they got a foot on the shot or were able to get some deflections. I think we were certainly the more dangerous team over the course of the night today. But ultimately getting that 1-0 win, I guess, like I said, he's spoken into existence. So, happy that we were able to make that happen.
Thanks.
Alicia Rodriguez, Indomitable City Soccer.
Hi, Cameron. Congratulations on the win tonight. I'm wondering how you felt about coming off the bench, not starting this game, and then how you felt about being the super sub on this particular occasion.
I mean, it's something we always preach. The coaching staff preaches it. We as a team preach it, that it takes, it's a team thing. It's not just 11 guys. It's not even just the 18 that are, suiting up for the game. It's our whole squad, even the guys that aren't suited up. Everybody needs to make a contribution at some point. So for me, it was just trying to do my job as a attacking player coming off the bench. It's to come in and try to be a spark. And fortunately, I was able to do that tonight.
Last up, Michelle Dapper, KCRA.
Hi, Cam. Congrats. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I got you.
Awesome. So you talked about the win and how important it was, but talk to me about how the win was also important for the group standings, going from anywhere from 3 points total in the bottom of the group, and now you guys skyrocket to the top. Just talk to me about that.
Yeah, obviously it's a unique setup this year, having everything grouped into these regions, and our region of 4. That's part of why last weekend was so disappointing is that was a team in our group that we thought we had 3 points sewn up and ended up dropping 2 of them. And so to come back against Reno, another team in our group, and get 3, these are the most important games. Obviously every game, every point is important, but to take them off the teams inside our group and against a team like Reno that year in, year out is towards the top of the Western Conference, and so we assume is going to be a tough beat within our region, it's definitely super important.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's it for Cam tonight. Appreciate his time. Next up, Rodrigo Lopez.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, once again, guys, we'll give Roro a minute to open up on the game today. If you could do me a favor and reset your hands. I still have questions from Marshall, Cameron, Michelle, Matt. All right, Roro, the floor is yours. Take a minute to talk about today's game.
I start? Is there questions or I just say so? Oh, sorry. No, I mean, I think the team showed a lot of character today. I think, we played with a lot of heart. That was the most important thing. We knew we're a good team. We know we're a good team, and we're going to get chances and we're going to play well. But I think what we needed the last week was a little bit of more heart and intensity. And I think the boys showed it today. We played a very good Reno team. Obviously, it's one of our rivals. So, I mentioned it to the team before the game that, rival games, you don't lose them. They're like championship games. You don't lose them. So I tip off my hat to these guys who fought 90 plus minutes. And we're just happy to get the win.
First up, Evan Ream, Davis Enterprise. Evan, are you ready? All right, Evan, now we can't hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Hey, Rodrigo. So last time, hey, how's it going? Your previous stint here in Sacramento, you were mostly utilized out on the outside of the field, and now you're sort of playing more central. I mean, how do you feel about this new role, and what are the differences?
back in 2014, 2015, I had a little bit of more freedom to roam out wide and kind of tuck in and create play from there. But the last 4 or 5 years, I've been playing anywhere in the midfield, especially as an 8. And first game I played as a 6. This game I played as a 10. So wherever the team needs me, honestly, I'm happy to be out on the field and give it my all, so we could get 3 points.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next up, Matt George, KHCK.
Rodrigo, congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you talk to me a little bit about how, under strange circumstances, obviously, within an empty Papa Murphy's Park, but to get your first 3 points back as a member of the Sacramento Republic?
Oh, it feels great, man. I had a really tough last year in Mexico with Veracruz. A lot of problems outside of the club, and a lot of problems with the club as well on the field. So, coming back to where I felt and feel at home it's amazing to be back and to get my first 3 points. I was really fighting so bad to get them today. And, we spoke about this before in the locker room. It didn't matter if it was 1-0. It didn't matter if it was the 93rd, 90th minute, first minute. A win's a win. We needed a win to get our confidence back up. And today the boys showed the character. They showed what we're made of. We fought for 90 something minutes and we deserve that win. We deserve that win. It would have been really bad, unfortunate if we didn't get that win. 3 points.
When we spoke at your introductory press conference, you made sure to emphasize that this was not a publicity stunt, that you were back here to win a championship. So how does it feel to be such an important part of a very talented side here with high aspirations?
Oh, it means a lot to me. I said it, and I keep saying it every time. I'm not here, for publicity. I'm here to work. I'm here to give it my all. If my name's called to play, I'm going to do it. I also want to, be a good leader, show my leadership skills on the field, and help these guys. We have a lot of young players, and we have a lot of guys that have experience on the team, like Deco, Cameron, a couple of the other guys. So, being one of the older players on the team this time around, it just means a lot more to me. I feel like I have more to give to the team, and obviously I came because I saw the potential the team had. I saw that, they brought in a great coaching staff. So I was just very excited to come back and put on the crest back on my chest and come out here. It's unfortunate, we're going through these times with COVID, but we still feel the love from the fans. We still feel like they're here. We all want to play in front of 11, 12,000 fans, but during these moments we just have to be safe, and if it means play in an empty stadium, we're still going to give it our all.
William Bonilla, Telemundo 33. William, if you're talking, I think you're still on mute. And Roro, let's do this answer in Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't think we can hear you right now. It looks like you're sitting next to Cam Salerno. Can you ask on his computer?
Hey, Rorro, can you hear me?
Sí, te escucho.
Perfecto. Oye, felicidades por la victoria y además no se desesperaron, ¿no? Porque estaban llegando y no entraba la pelota.
Sí, era un partido que sabíamos que iba a ser así. Sabíamos con el calor, la cancha un poco pesada, sabíamos que iba a ser un partido medio lento, pero en realidad el equipo mostró mucho carácter, mostró la intensidad de apretar al rival, de jugar en la cancha de ellos y no importaba, ¿no? Lo platicamos antes del partido, no importaba si era el primer minuto, en el 90, 95 que metiéramos el gol. Sabíamos que iba a caer uno, así que afortunadamente para nosotros fue un penal y logramos la victoria, que es lo más importante.
Jonathan Ward, Sac-Town FC.
Roro, great game tonight. You and Partita were having some battles in the midfield there today. How were you able to keep your composure and not let those tackles that were coming in get the best of you?
You just got to be smart, you know. It's a rival. They're rivals, and yesterday I was watching LA Galaxy against LAFC, and you know, to see the way Galaxy gave up to me in a rival game like that, such a big game for the fans, for the city, and to see them give up so easily, it just, you know, it kind of got to me, and I said, you know what, this game tomorrow is obviously Reno's one of our rivals, and we have to show it. You know, we have to play like it's our last game, and yeah, you know, you get into it on the field with some players, but off the field it just goes away. You know, I love playing in big games. I love playing in games like this where there's something meaningful, and this one's extra meaningful since it's a rival game. So, you know, outside of the field, I'll say hi to them, no problem. But, you know, just on the field, it gets a little grindy out there.
And how beneficial was it for you to know that there was fans actually up on the levee supporting you guys tonight? I don't know if you were able to hear them or see them, but just having them in the presence, what was that like?
Oh, it was amazing, man. You know, we have great fans. They're the best fans in the league, no doubt. And you know, to see them support us every game, and especially now this game today, standing out there cheering for us means a lot to us. You know, we knew that we had to leave it out on the field. We knew that we owed the city and the fans, our fans, a victory. I think we were good for 45 minutes against Tacoma, but that's not enough. You know, at this level nowadays, there's no bad team, and we have to punish teams and finish the games off. As one of the leaders on the team, one of the older guys, you know, I'll take accountability for it as well. I have to be better in those situations, but today I just came out and you know, I had a fight throughout the game. Even when you're tired of these type of games, you just push through it, and obviously you see those fans coming out here and spending their day watching us play. It just means a lot to me.
Awesome. Thanks, Roro.
Last question, Michelle Dapper, KCRA.
Roro, can you hear me?
I can, Michelle.
There it goes. It's unmuted now. Hi, congrats. First of all, talk to me about how important each win is with group play. I mean, it's a little different this year. You guys are playing, you know, pretty much, you know, every game does always count, but especially this year, you guys got to win Group A or at least finish in the top two. So talk to me about how important this win was tonight, because going from anywhere from the bottom of the standings to skyrocketing to the top.
You're very smart, Michelle. Today was very important for us. Very, very important to us, because that was one of the top teams in our group. So we knew that we had to win today after the draw against Tacoma. We knew today was very important for us to get 3 points, no matter how. I explained it. No matter how we got them, we knew we had to get it today. And kudos to the guys. You know, they played a very good game. You know, the guys that came in off the bench lifted the team up, and that's what we need. You know, we need everyone ready. Everyone ready. This is a short season. It's a very different season. And, you know, we're going to need everyone. And another player that came in, Rafa, 15 years old, is, you know, to play with that composure and that passion, and with his ability to play at 15 years old, I just, you know, it makes me very happy.
Thanks, Roro. Congrats.
Thank you, Michelle.
All right, guys, we're going to let Roro go with that last question. Next up, we have an extra addition. Next up is Rafa Jauregui. Rafa is our most recent signing, 15 years old on a USL Academy contract. Today marks Rafa's first USL start with the team, first appearance in the 18, as well as a substitution. With that, we'll give Rafa a minute or two to share his thoughts on the game, on the experience, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Today's game was a very great experience. It made me really happy, and just to know that my family was also here on the trail to watch me felt really good, and all the cheering they did throughout the game was very, like, it felt good. It like reassured me that I'm here for a reason, and that I've been doing good with the team. And of course, the result topped it off and made it even better.
Thanks, Rafa. All right, our first question, Rian Lacara, Indomitable City Soccer.
Hi,
Sorry,
can you hear me?
Rian. We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Hi, congrats, Rafa, on the win and your first appearance with the senior team. Can you talk to me about like what was going through your mind as you were coming onto the field?
Of course, I was very nervous, but I get nervous like with every game, even with the academy games. But this one was like double that. It was very nerve wracking. But once you get your first touch on the field, it sort of goes away, and then you're just focused. I just got focused after that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, John Ward, Sacktown FC.
Rafa, knowing that you were the youngest coming on at 15, what is the mindset that you're going through as a youth? You know, not even really through high school yet, coming on and playing against professionals at this level. What is it like for you in general?
It feels great, of course, but it also makes me hungry for like more minutes and to be able to play more and get myself in the 18 more often, and like even like maybe by the end of the season, like getting a start and becoming like a crucial part of the team and bagging a couple goals, of course.
Cam Salerno, Sac B.
Rafa, how has your teammates been? Because I know you're the young guy on the team, so how do you think they've been to you and helped you train for this moment?
Everyone's they're really nice to me. They help me like stay focused on practices, and of course the intensity is like much faster and like harder. So it was a big jump from going to academy to first team, but everyone's really reassuring. And someone that's helped me a lot is Roro. He sort of mentored me, and like when I make a mistake, he like reassures me and tells me what I need to improve on and what I can do in certain situations to do better on. So everyone's been really nice, and it was really nice after the game. Everyone congratulated me and told me that I deserve this. But yeah, everyone's been great to me.
All right, guys, that's it for Rafa. Thanks, Rafa. Congrats on a first appearance on the side. All right. Last up, we've got head coach Mark Briggs. We'll give him 2 minutes to open up, talk about the match, and then we'll turn it over for questions.
Hey guys, obviously I spoke to you earlier in the week, and we spoke about what I'd want from tonight's game. They delivered. I would have liked them to make it a little bit easier and finish a lot of the chances that we did create and end the game a little bit earlier. But what better way to score in the 90th minute or whatever it was, and to get a 1-0 lead and show the tenacity, the focus, the energy and the fight that I asked for. So credit to the players. They turned up tonight and they did everything that I asked of them. So extremely proud of them.
All right, first up, Marshall Harris, CBS Sacramento.
Coach, can you hear me? Coach, can you hear me?
Yes, just about.
Just back to what you just talked about, the fact that you called this, it's down to the score 1-0. You feel pretty lucky right now? Like you need to go, buy some lottery tickets, or how are you feeling about what you said and speaking it into existence?
Yeah, sometimes that happens. It's probably the first bit of luck I've had of late. So no, like I say, it's I'm glad we got the points. I'm glad we got my first win with the Republic and got that out the way. But no, it's all down to the players. I'm extremely proud of them tonight and what they showed.
Cam Salerno, Sac B.
Coach, I remember asking you that question on Wednesday. How are you feeling right now after that performance that your team just showed?
No, obviously it's nice. It's nice. Everything's good after you get 3 points, right? Everything's good after you get a win. But I'm most encouraged by I've seen the players perform like that on a daily basis in training, and now to be able to come out here and do it, do it on national TV, do it in front of an audience, and still have the courage to play the way that I want them to play. Still have the courage to try things, even if there's a mistake. It shows the character within this group. And now, the first win's out the way and this game's out the way. So we dust ourselves off. We get back to work tomorrow and we focus on the next game next weekend, away at the Galaxy.
Scott Waits, 916 Republic.
Hey, Coach. First of all, congrats on the win. Secondly, last week you had quite a big list of things that you would like to see the team improve on. So what do you think they improved on for this game, and what would you like to see them improve on for next weekend against LA?
I think our speed of play with the ball, our speed of play was much better. We broke lines with passes. We put them on the back foot. With our ball movement and switching the field and creating 1v1s in dangerous areas. I thought we did that well. But most importantly for me, it was the desire. It was the fight. It was the hunger. It was the tenacity in our challenges. That for me is why I'm most pleased, because you need that. I think there's a saying we've all heard how many times hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And that's what I said to the players before the game. It's okay having all this talent. We need to show the other aspect of it. We need to show the desire, the heart, the hunger. And they did that tonight. They did that with abundance. And I felt their fitness came through. And the longer the game went on, the stronger we got, which is also pleasing.
And then secondly, what do you think they need to improve on for this next game?
There's lots we need to work on, right? We'll go away, we'll dissect the game. Obviously, the first and foremost, we've got to start putting the ball in the back of the net on a more regular basis and finishing games off a little bit earlier and with a little bit more composure. But you have to remember that these guys have played 2 games in the last 4 months, so game sharpness in front of goal, sharpness of your brain, sharpness of your touch, that's going to slowly start to come back and start to come back the more games we play. So there's lots to work on still. At the end of the day, we've won 1 game. So like I say, tomorrow we move on to the next game. Our focus switches to the Galaxy, and we move forward.
Next up, John Ward, Sacramento FC.
Coach, again, congratulations on the win tonight. What was your thoughts behind starting with Sam and Villian and then switching to Cam and Carlton? What have you seen with Cam and Carlton to make them to bring them on together later on in the second half?
Yeah, no, I think we have a very strong squad, and I think whoever starts in that starting 11, that we have players that can easily be in that 11. My decision is I have to pick a team. I have to pick 11 players that I think are going to work for us at that particular match in that particular moment. But I think, bringing Cameron on, bringing Carlton on, being fortunate enough to bring players of that caliber onto the field at a later part in the game when opposition's getting tired, it shows the depth of our squad, the strength of our squad. So we're in a fortunate position, and they have to continue to drive one another. They have to continue to work one another on a daily basis. They have to force the issue, and Cameron's did just that tonight. Cameron deserves some credit. I left him out of the starting 11, and he's came on the field and he's won the game for us. That deserves a lot of credit. He didn't put his lip on the ground and sulk. He came on the field and he got us 3 points. So fair play to Cameron, and that's what we're looking for within the squad.
Matt George, KHTK, and then we'll end with our final question from Marshall Harris, CBS Sacramento. Matt?
Coach, again, congratulations on the 3 points. Does this almost feel like a a breakthrough for the club with all of the hurdles that you've already had to go through this year, including all the months off of no play?
Yeah, it's obviously, I think, for everybody involved at this football club, we talk about the club being a family. And I truly believe that result wasn't just for myself and the players. That result was for the front office staff. That result was for the people who unfortunately got laid off. There's a lot of people that are part of this family, and that result was for every single one of them. That's who we are as a club. That's who we are here. Everyone's a part of our success, and then we win together, we lose together. So it's just nice to get that result and get that, give everyone, give the fans, give the front office, give ownership, give everyone something to smile about. It's been a long time coming, and it's been a difficult period for everybody.
You spoke in training this week. You talked about how this club can score. You have faith in your ability to score. Obviously, only one goal tonight, but after conceding 3 goals on Monday, to hold a side like Reno scoreless and keep a clean sheet, what does that do for the confidence of your defense and going forward into next week?
Yeah, I think it shows character within the group, right? To concede 3 goals last week was very sloppy for me, and that's what we focused on this week. I think I've said before, I know the quality this group has, and I know the football this group's capable of playing, but we have to bring the other side of the game as well. And I thought today there's still things that we can improve on.
We'll shoot the stuff. We'll shoot right
there's
here.
still things we can improve on, and still things that we can do better.
Here you go, sir.
But on a whole, we came away with a 1-0 victory, and that's because we defended well, we were organised, we communicated, and we were aggressive when we needed to be.
All right, and I'll actually end with the last question tonight. Tell us a little bit about Rafa Jauregui. First time in the 18, first time on the field in a USL match. Tell us about your role with him as the academy director and to now.
Yeah, no, I think I came into the club, and he was one of the players that when I took over in the academy that I saw a lot in. I saw that he can play at this level. He needs to continue to develop and continue to work. But when you're a young player,
I'll see you later. We'll get on that. I'll give you that message for golf.
When you're a young player, you need opportunity. And Rafa's trained with us for the last 3 weeks, every single day. And to be fair to Rafa, he's held his own and he's done very well. And I think I've shown, to me, if you're good enough, you're old enough. Rafa's 15 and he's good enough to play, and he's going to get more opportunity. So he can enjoy the moment tonight and enjoy what he's accomplished so far. But this is the first step on the ladder for him. I think he's just such a good kid, and I'm extremely proud of him, and I'm sure his family are extremely proud of him. I don't know if you guys saw when I called him over. He came over and I told him he was going on, and his eyes lit up. But he'd forgot to put his shin pads on. He'd forgot to put his shin guards on. So, I had to say, Rafa, you can't go on the field unless you got your guards on. And he's like, oh, sorry, coach. Runs off, gets his shin guards, and then he goes onto the field. But he's a fantastic kid. He has a fantastic future ahead of him if he stays focused and if he continues to strive to get better every day.
All right, that's it for Coach. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
So, guys, I have Club President Ben Gumpert. Anybody have questions for Ben? Raise your hand in the chat, and I'll tee him up. All right, guys, I think we're going to end our day today. And thank you again for making time. We'll distribute this shortly in our end of match recap. Take care.
Good, John. Congrats.
Oh, thanks, Michelle.
See you later.